Yes, my people, on a good afternoon. So we are using the same time with Nigeria now. So this is afternoon. So good afternoon. So I was traveling from Nigeria. I think I was using a Lufthansa airline. So I was traveling from Nigeria to transit in Germany. Then either Berlin or Frankfurt, I'm not sure which city, to transit in Germany. Then my final destination, Dublin. So as I was coming from Nigeria to Germany, I was sitting in a seat with a Nigerian guy. We were sitting together. And I remember this guy said something. He said, "This will be my last time of flying economic class." I listened to the guy. The guy repeated, he said, "This will be my last time of flying an economic class. The next time I'm going to fly, I'm either going to use business class or first class." Now, what did this guy do? What is his occupation? What does he do? What does he do? Apparently, this guy has a card stand. Okay, this guy have a card stand in Lagos. Okay, he's based in Germany, but he have a car stand in Lagos, like where you sell cars, like garage. Now, why am I talking about this guy? Because I saw a video by our brother called Olivie. Olivie is saying that everybody he said there's no rich man in Europe. Everybody is poor in Europe. That is Olivie. You see, the problem is that people are not telling you guys the truth. Instead of you guys to come and meet experts, professionals that understand what is going on, you will refuse. You go and be interviewing people like Olivie. Olivie don't know what is going on. You understand? Olivie come to Europe. Olivie was trying to use what they call shortcuts. He was trying to use what they call shortcuts to get to wealth. Okay, Dr. Miles Monroe said the longest way, listen to this, he said the longest way to wealth and riches is shortcuts. Okay, it's shortcut. What I expected Olivie to do now is to sit down, go back to the drawing board, and look for ways to become rich. Because Olivie come to Europe, he was trying to use shortcuts. He was committing what we call a social welfare fraud. He tried to do what we call insurance fraud, medical insurance fraud. Okay, Olivie came to Europe. He came to meet men in Europe, people that have brain. But he tried to tell us that we don't know what we are doing. Okay, he came to Europe to try to tell us that he is the guy. Okay, he tried to tell us that in the court, in a fast guy, he get quick brain. Forgetting that people, when you come meet here, they are not stupid. It's not that they don't understand fast lane. But the reason why we are calm is because there are principles, there are fundamentals you have to follow to get to wealth or riches. Let me quote Dr. Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce Watkins said, life is a marathon. Life and wealth is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay? It's not a 100-meter dash. It's a marathon. Okay? So when Olivie came to abroad, he tried to use shortcuts by trying to scam the social welfare system through with his family. Not only that, he tried to claim insurance fraud. He was doing all kind of fast lane. Like Dr. Mike said, that is the longest route to wealth. You understand? What Olivie could have done is what Jerome said. Jerome said, take your money, take a rich man out. Buy a rich man a lunch. Okay, just say, this rich man, I'm going to buy you a lunch for 2 hours. Let's sit down. Because the kind of advice, the kind of idea this rich man would drop, if you apply it to your life, it can change the trajectory of your life. In fact, it can revolutionize the way you move in life. But according to Jim Rome, if you ask a poor person to take a rich man out for lunch, he won't do that. You say he's already rich, why he can afford it? No. You will take the rich man out for lunch. From there, the ideas that he will be sharing with you can change your life. So when Olivie is saying there's no, all everybody in abroad or in Europe is poor, it's a wrong statement. It's a wrong statement. It is a Nigerian man, a Yoruba man, that owns the second largest or the second busiest airport in London. It's a Yoruba man. You understand? Go to Nigeria today. I usually stay in Lagos and Benin. 9 out of 10 businesses, big businesses, either it's hotel, either it's eatery, either it's nightclub. Half of those people, either they have been in abroad in one time or the other. They have stayed in abroad. Even your president, Tinubu, was based in America before. Obaseki was in America before. What is this guy? Lucky Maswell was in America before. Europe, yeah, people like they are Modilla. People like that guy that owns hotel in the Boundary Road. You understand? I was watching this program, Italian Davido. And this guy said that once you enter Europe, okay, your door to wealth is open. If you are poor and you manage to enter Europe, your door to wealth is open. But he put a big if. Okay, the guy put a big if. If you come here to focus on what you are looking for, okay, you don't start behaving the way you behave when you were in Nigeria. I be Curtis from beer parlor to beer parlor, discussing irrelevant stuff like who is the richest man, who get money pass. If you are focused, okay, what do I mean by focus? Maybe this is the principle, this is the fundamentals. You must, okay, let's even remove abroad. If you are in Nigeria, you don't need, for example, you don't need documents. You are a Nigerian citizen, you don't need document. But if you are in abroad, the first thing you will need is a document. So let's use abroad as an example. Try and get document. Olivie was not interested in getting document. He was looking for shortcuts. Once you get document, the second thing you will do, which applies, the same thing that apply in Nigeria that apply here. Okay, it's the same concept. Is fundamental. You must either have a job or you are doing business that creates revenue for you. You must either have a job or do business that creates revenue for you. Okay? And secondly, this is fundamental. You must have relationship with the bank. I don't care how you make your money, whether illegally or whether you are making some money illegally. But first of all, you must make sure you have a clean money. It doesn't matter how small it is. And have relationship with the bank. Okay? It doesn't matter. After 5 years or 2 years, 3 years, just make sure you have a relationship with the bank, either you are working or you are doing little business. Okay, Olivie was involved in the production of bead or something like that. But you must have a relationship with the bank to legitimize your money. Okay, the second step after that is to approach the bank. I need loan. Because I don't see, you can, if you don't have I don't know any big man that doesn't have a relationship with the bank. From Igbinedion to Mr. Nobody does not have a relationship with the bank. Because it's the bank that will advance the money for you to use to establish. Okay, you cannot use savings money to establish. I don't know if it's possible. You can save, but savings is just for emergency fund. It's not a business. You don't use savings money to expand. For public company, they sell shares. But for you as a private person that is starting, you need to be able to establish a little bit bigger. You need a loan from the bank. That is why establishing a relationship with the bank is extremely important. Okay? During COVID, I was here. I received a letter from one of my financial institutions. We call them a credit union here. They were asking me to come and take loan. So the point I'm trying to make is that if you have a good relationship with your bank and you have anything, just legitimize it. Olivie was not ready. Everything he was doing was illegal. He was not ready to legitimize anything. You understand? So now, when he got caught, Olivie has been caught, now it's a big problem. It's a big problem for him. He has been deported. My brother, what you will do now Sit down, take a pen and a piece of paper, re-strategize, replan. That's what you should be doing. Stop coming on social media and be giving people false information. Okay? If you know what you are doing, okay, if you know what you are doing, meet the right people to give you advice on how to succeed. Okay? I know now that you are in Libya, but if you manage to enter Italy or even in that Libya, because you don't know where God go for bless you, but wherever you are, if you need an expert advice, if you need a professional advice, try and get in touch. This idea that you are generalizing that everybody in Europe are poor is a wrong analogy. It's not true. You say the people in your circle or the people you know, all of them are poor. Okay? Like I said, most businesses in Nigeria, most businesses, 9 out of 10, are people that are based in abroad. So your analogy that everybody is poor is wrong. It's a wrong, and you are lying. Okay, and what I'm sharing now, you can apply it in Nigeria. You don't have to be in abroad to apply this idea, this concept, okay, this philosophy that I'm sharing with you. You can apply it in Nigeria. Okay, have a hard job, sell something, start a work. That is just the basic. That is the foundation. After that, then you cannot create a relationship with your bank. From creating a relationship with your bank, if you want to do expansion, then you take a little loan to expand. Yeah, expand any business you are doing. The money you are getting, especially the revenue that you don't need for expenses or to pay wages, you start investing it. That's how you get to weight. Weight is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Don't come to Europe and think you are smarter than us that live here, or you are wiser than us that you just come jump the system and go. It doesn't work like that. Okay, we are waiting. Okay, why you see us are still here? We are not stupid. We are just waiting. There's something we are waiting for. Once we hit the jackpot, we bust. Okay, it can take 5 years, it can take 10 years, it can take 2 years, it can take 1 year. But we are waiting. Just because we are patient and waiting and cooking something does not mean we are stupid. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make here is that, Mr. Olivier, watch this video and get sense. And stop generalizing. Stop generalizing, because you don't know what is going on. And most people will watch you. I will say that video, probably over 100,000 people have watched it. You understand? But video that makes sense, that we professionals, we have analyzed it, we have seen the whole system, that understand how it works. We have read books on it. I've read several books of Nigerians that have lived abroad, that go to invest in Nigeria. They are back in abroad where their business, the money from their businesses in Nigeria is what they are using to survive here. Okay, I have a lot of Yoruba friends in this Dublin that have nightclubs in Nigeria, that have farms, that have different businesses in Nigeria. That the money that they are making in Nigeria is what they are using to survive here. Okay, so that analysis that everybody in Europe is poor is wrong. There's nowhere there is no poor people. In every country, the poor people are more than the rich people, but you cannot generalize. And if you don't know, look for a rich people. In Germany, like I said, car dealer is just an example. There are a lot of black people that are doing well in Germany. All you just have to do is say, "Oga, please, so tomorrow in the afternoon, I'm going to take you out for lunch so that we can sit down." As the man, as you are paying for the lunch, maybe 150 euros, 100 euros, you are asking questions. For that 2 hours when you sit down with that guy, you will collect information that will change the trajectory of your life. Okay, that will revolutionize your life forever. Okay, you speak to people that have done it before. Don't listen to poor people. Olivie is a let me use the word, it's not to mock him, but it's a failure. So you putting Olivie on the screen to be advising people, then you are wrong. The people that are hosting these people, they themselves don't know what they are doing. Look for people that have succeeded. That's how it works in Europe. That's how it works in America. You look for people that have succeeded to share their experience, not people that have failed. Olivie has failed. Okay, he still have opportunity to make it, but he has failed. So putting him on the screen to be advising people is failure advising failure. Okay, Jesus Christ said, when a blind man lead a blind man, you fall in the gutter. So he's the wrong person. Okay, my Facebook is there. If you want me to come and speak as an expert, as a money coach, you can contact me to come and give advice. Okay, practical advice that can change your life. Stop listening to people like Olivie. Okay, So that's all I say I should have this afternoon. My name is Victor Vince. I'm a life coach, a business coach, a financial literacy teacher, and I'm also an executive life coach. Okay, what is known as a leadership coach. Thanks for watching, and do have a productive day.